Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Meticulous Talks on November 12th. Again, it's me again. I'm cursedchords.
And I'm still Hithroc.
Yep. This week it's the standard crew. On again. Our two competitors weren't able to be here. So Hithroc's going to be my guest commentator for the match today.
Yeah, I'm a guest of Meticulous Talks.
Exactly. It's been so long since we last had you here.
Wasn't that
Always
long?
always appreciate every time that we can get you on a stream, Hithroc.
Yeah, doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, so this is going to be the semifinal of the lower bracket of the Invitational. Our two competitors today, Bugle and Eminently Sensible, both lost in the first round of the upper bracket, but they have been battling their way through on the matches that haven't been getting streamed. Hope you have taken the time to check those out on YouTube because there have been some good ones. But this week, only one of them can go on, and one of them's going to have to finish in fourth. So we're going to have to see which is which.
Mm-hmm.
So, without any ado, let's get to it. I suppose their first match was going to be in core, and neither of them. This is probably the fun part. Well, let's see. Does Eminently have a Fluttershy deck? I think he does. Yes, he does. But
Yeah.
he didn't play it. He chose to play the sort of Chaos Control Skystar list. And Bugle is playing his Applejack Farm. So this isn't an aggro fest like we usually see in these matches in core. This is control versus farm. It should be interesting.
Yeah, sounds exciting.
Looking at Bugle's, just looking at Bugle's list first. This is, make sure that I bring it up so that I can actually look at it. I'm just having it on the stream. So here it is. Yeah.
Only 4 side cards? Oh, no, it's 5. I can't count.
Yeah. He's taken out his 3 pirate ships, GG, and a apple bloom. Yes. So in this case, he's actually taken it down all the way to proper mono orange. Not that GG was ever getting played. I don't think.
Probably not.
But yeah, we saw some of this style of orange farm at Continentals. It's been played with Grogar before. Bugle is playing it with Applejack, which necessitates that you have some exhaust cards in there, Applejack, Honest Pony, and Backdraft to be able to exhaust stuff to turn your main over. There is a small benefit that you get in that you sometimes actually have a dragon in play when you play Power Play, if you play it rather than flip it.
Does it? Oh, yeah. It flips an extra card, right, when you have a dragon?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes. Well, an extra more than the extra it would have normally gotten. Yeah. But yeah, Orange Farm is a lot about sort of playing steady. There's no face off that you can't flip your way through. Really?
Yeah, true.
Given that Josh is playing a sort of chaos control deck with lots of well, chaos effects in it. Face-offs, well, that's going to be the interesting part. Bugle's going to be starting lots of face-offs, and that may end up coming back to bite him.
Yeah. Chaos Control originally emerged as an answer to a farm deck.
That's reasonable, I think, yeah. Or at least, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it was. It's certainly always been traditionally effective against farm.
Yeah. Which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, switching over to Josh's deck. I think this is broadly the same Skystar deck that we saw at Continentals without a whole lot of differences. I think that the other Grogar Troublemaker helping himself is something Josh added because he's fond of that Troublemaker. I don't know if that was in the main, that was in the original list.
I wonder, is it worth it to keep the other Grogar versus the farm deck?
Well, I mean, it's a 7 flip if nothing else.
No, I meant the 3-power build.
Oh, you mean the 3-power one?
Yeah.
Well, you're
just
probably
giving them points.
well, you're probably never gonna play it. You're only gonna
Yeah.
you're only gonna flip it.
Ah, yeah. I forgot that it has a chaos effect. Oops. That's right.
And in this case, now, yeah, Josh made the interesting, well, both maybe it's somewhat expected, interesting choice to board out the belly flops, which
Yeah.
against farm. Farm is generally you're not going to be seeing too many friends on the other side, but there are some of them in Bugle's deck. So that's a somewhat unexpected sideboarding decision.
Yeah. But I guess all the other control stuff is enough. And removing friends is not as bad. What else would you take out?
What else would you take out?
Well, if it was me, I would take out entry.
Well, yes. If it was you, you'd be greedy. Take out a rainbow generator.
Yeah, Bugle doesn't have a way to remove the entry, so I mean, come on, you have makeovers, you have buffs. Why else? Why do you need generators on top of all that? I don't need.
Well,
Yeah, that's me. I'm greed.
yeah. Well, and when it works, it works.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that's that's a fairly good introduction to it. I guess just a quick word to the audience before we transition to the stream. Fortunately, I screwed up on the edit for this one, so this is going to be the direct recording. There's going to be a few gaps to think. This will be a much more. It'll be a lot like you and me, Hithroc, are actually commentating something from a con floor.
Yeah.
Warts and all. So I guess in that sense, you're getting a more authentic experience.
Yeah. Let's hope we don't get any fire alarms.
I'll spoil that there was none of that.
Oh, now I'm not like.
All right, let's get to it. Okay, sorry about that. We're good to start.
Okay.
So it was. I believe it's Josh going first. Yeah.
2 actions.
And
Mhm.
you mentioned him having too much entry. Well, he doesn't have enough for this hand.
And confront.
Okay.
Did he mulligan?
Back to you.
Two, draw.
I think he did. So yeah, this is well, yeah. I skipped the mulligans this time because I forgot to run a quick check to make sure my sound was working before the
Yeah.
stream actually started. I just barely remembered to do that in time, and this is where we are. I'm pretty sure Josh did mulligan.
Also,
Hmm.
do you want to stream it to me?
I'll.
Oh shoot! Sorry about that.
Let's draw.
I've been kind of watching it on the stream.
Yep.
I will attempt to confront.
Okay.
Back to you.
There you go. You should have that now.
Game 3.
Yep.
Draw 1. Okay.
Yes. Josh just flipped his main on the first turn,
Make the roll.
and then passed
Holy
around to
grail.
turn 2.
So many
Go ahead.
troublemakers.
Yep. Bugle is going to get right into it.
Draw a card.
Did he have a villain? I kind of missed that.
Did he have a what?
A villain?
A villain? I think so. I think the lower troublemaker is a Grogar.
Okay.
And the
Ah.
upper one's a Nightmare Moon.
Front.
Rip tokens.
To you.
Game 3. Draw a card. Troublemaker phase.
Don't flip your problems.
And so Bugle is, well, probably going to keep that Nightmare Moon there as long as he can. For the effect, and so that
Wait,
something
hold
is
on.
blocking. Oh, sorry.
I kind of, well, I guess it's because of the stream, right? But like he confronted the like endless buttons 3 times in a row.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Okay,
Right.
Yes.
3
I missed that part.
actions. Draw a card.
Although Rainbow Shine and Pinky Sense is really good here, although he doesn't have an entry, so
2 for
He's
staff.
Okay.
still missing purple entry and orange. Actually, yeah, his hand is a little unfortunate.
yeah.
Pinky Sense at least means he'll be able to set up a chaos effect before Bugle starts his face off.
Yeah, I mean,
My
Stick is
favorite
guaranteed to be gone here, right?
Okay.
It should be.
Go to score phase.
And actually, yeah, he doesn't even need to because Nightmare Moon's forcing him to discard cards, so
End of turn. Discard 2.
he can set this up himself.
Sure.
With
I mean,
on
it's
top
not
of
enough,
deck.
of course.
Fair enough. Due to the good luck of remembering to do such.
Well, I mean, maybe you would rather not draw the cards or flip the cards.
Fair. Yes, I do not expect to be drawing them. I'll tell you that. Okay, back to you.
Okay.
He put
Game
the
3, draw a card for
Gabby on top, right?
On top, yes.
Uh,
So
Troublemaker
he's
phase.
going to flip the Gabby,
Challenge.
and that'll flip another one,
Yeah.
which will be his Mysterious Disappearance.
Okay, sorry, I'm getting a phone call from work.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a small gap here. Sorry, you need me to pause it, I guess, then, right? While Josh answers his phone. No fire alarm, but phone call.
Oh. Do I have time to get water?
Probably.
All right, we are back.
It is only a minute or two that he's gone, so relatively small gap. Once again, my apologies, stream.
Okay,
I'm back.
I will be available in like 1 minute to continue playing.
Okay.
Oh.
Sure. Yeah. Just a very small thing. So, well, looking at the state of the board, it's early. Who do you think's ahead? You know that staff's about to get blown up.
Stuff is about to get blown up, but like Bugle has so many troublemakers and the Winterzilla. Like the thing here is that Bugle's hand is really good, and Eminently's hand is not as good, right? He cannot play a single card in his hand right now.
Yeah.
And he, like, while Stick is there, he can confront problems, which is, I guess, good. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like,
Mhm.
Nightmare Moon is gonna play its stay and play, which, I mean, hand size is fairly important to a deck like this, I think. So I would say right now Bugle is a little bit ahead, but
Right.
I think as soon as Eminently gets his entry, things are gonna be better for him.
Well, we'll see. He's got, as we were talking about, eight cards to draw for. Although he is
Well,
trying to get,
welcome resume
like,
the game.
he needs entry into
Okay,
2 colors.
Move to Troublemaker
Yeah.
phase. And attempt a challenge.
Okay. Face off.
Yep.
Again. But I'll banish yours.
Okay. So I have 4, and you have considerably more than that at the moment. You have 11, correct?
I agree.
The Bugle, he's down 7, but he's got a Rainbow Laser in his hand.
I don't think it's worth it.
Doesn't have the requirement to play Melted, unfortunately, which would flip his main over.
Interesting.
He is considering it.
So wouldn't it be worth it
I'll
for
lose that
him?
one.
2.
Is Melted main phase or immediate still?
It's immediate.
Would it be worth it to play it before the face-off?
Well, if he was...
While he still had a stick, he would flip his main, right?
If you thought there was a good chance that was going to happen, I suppose. I think that that would... Well, Mysterious Disappearance is the only way that it could have been gotten rid of in that sense.
He would have a flipped main.
Let's go ahead and banish
Well,
staff.
he's
Or not staff.
he's got a way to flip his main over at main phase speed with the backdraft in hand.
Let's see. I'm going to banish Grogar over to this side.
Does he have a rec for that?
It's just 1.
Oh, it
The
is.
judge doesn't mind me having 2 banished piles.
Okay, yeah, never mind that.
I'm pretty sure I spelled eminently right. Eminently? I'm pretty sure that's
Find a
spelled correctly.
Troublemaker, shuffle my deck.
Hey, it's not your fault for him having such a complicated nickname.
So I think that is what Bugle's going to do.
3 for backdraft. I will exhaust Skystar.
Yeah. And I'll let you know beforehand at the end of this turn. This is something that I screwed up. I forget here that Applejack can only lock down friends, not characters.
Scarface is good. You got the point.
Oh,
For 1, pass the turn.
And so there's a discussion about whether Josh wants to pay 1 to ready Skystar, and then I interrupt, like, no, you can't, because Applejack locked her down, and yeah.
rip.
Rip me. Excuse me, but I don't believe you have a choice.
He does have a choice.
To do it.
Applejack can only do friends, or?
Under the weather.
But your main.
Under the weather affects all characters.
Yeah, Applejack can't choose anybody right now, so there's no choice over there.
He has to choose whether or not to pay 1 to ready his character or leave his character exhausted.
Sorry.
All good.
So, with that said, still a legitimate question to ask.
Problem. I'm going to not ready her.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I think as Josh kind of intimated there, by not readying Skystar, he's not going to provoke a single face-off.
Yeah,
and
and the
thus-
problem is really good for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And once the troublemaker flips, he can continue confronting while Bugle not fearing a single face-off.
Mhm.
At least as long as that is epic and Bugle doesn't defeat it.
I guess that one came from Grogar, so we actually don't know what that is. Josh did draw a card that he can play,
End my turn.
but I don't think he
Okay.
wants to.
Replacing 2 discards. Okay, back
I
to
think Bugle is gonna defeat this troublemaker because of the Rainbow Laser.
I'll draw a card for the turn. I will uncover a Winterzilla.
Oh, it's Winter
Pay
Zilla.
1
Okay.
to dismiss Staff of Sakana.
All right.
Let's see.
So confronts and then plays Storm King
From
or something
here,
over
I
there,
will proceed
probably.
to score phase.
You got it.
Confront for 1. Pass the turn.
Okay, I will pay 1 to ready Skystar.
Okay.
Gain 3 actions, draw a card.
Okay.
I will challenge the Winterzilla.
Okay.
Down. I'm gonna lose.
I think, Josh definitely knew that was going to be Winterzilla.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Stick
Yeah.
is kind of strong here.
And he had the flexibility, I guess. That's the good thing about stacking the Gabby on top of the Gabby and Spike on top of the Chaos Magic Blast. No matter whether he was drawing and starting a face off on his own turn, or if Bugle was going to start a face off, the Chaos Magic Blast was going to flip.
I'll pay to draw.
Okay.
Well, there's entry.
I will spend 1 for the Rainbow Generator.
Okay.
That draws me a card.
Yes.
And it is the kind of entry that can work in the 3 colors he needs entry for.
Yeah.
I
If
will
somewhat inefficiently.
spend 1, reduce purple by 2. Spend 2 for Rainbow Shine.
Okay. You like to exhaust Rainbow Shine?
I might. You exhaust so much, but probably not.
Exhausting Rainbow Shine
accident.
is...
It'll probably cost you.
She will
some
never
points,
unexhaust
so I'll
again.
keep it ready.
Yeah, you only get to
Okay.
do it once.
I'll spend 1 for Tranquility.
Oh, okay. You could have spent 0. Just saying.
I coulda. My life is full of regrets.
Yeah. If he exhausted Rainbow Shine, he could have played this one too. Unfortunate. Well, I mean, he can still play this one. It's just
Mm-hmm.
people can only lock down one. And if he played her the problem, the first one, he
Spend 1,
probably
reduce
would be able to
purple by
confront.
2.
Okay.
Spend 2 for these chumps.
Okay.
I suppose, he could have played both of those to the problem.
Okay.
Or I guess just
Yeah.
moved his main up,
Gain 3. Draw a card for turn.
So as a reminder, Spike and Gabby are just flip 2, pick 1. They do not need to be involved in the face-off for that to trigger.
Pay 3 for Apple Bloom.
But Apple Bloom being in play makes all of the events in Bugle's hand, except for Rainbow Laser, very good.
He does the can't be ready, right? Next
Yes.
turn.
Yep.
Yeah. Annoying indeed.
Proceed to score phase.
Score phase is good.
In front for a point. Pass the turn.
All right.
It's funny that Bugle is catching up on points,
Start of
but
turn
not by
phase,
farming.
3
Yeah,
actions,
he's
draw.
just taking it slow. Which, I mean, this board state is fine. Confronting is under the
Mhm.
weather staying in play. Nightmare Moon staying in play. It kind of is. The onus is on Josh here to
I'll pay 2 to move Skystar.
materially change the situation.
He wants to get rid of Nightmare Moon. It's fair.
I'll go to end of turn, discarding, but replacing that with a put on top of deck.
Okay.
Back to you.
All right.
Gain 3 action tokens. Draw card for turn.
Another orange event.
Wow. Yeah, Bugle is in a strong position here. But Chaos Control is
Going to
a
proceed.
control
to score phase.
deck.
Yeah.
You're good.
Points don't matter until they're 15.
End turn. I will replace a Zillow with a Grogar.
Makes sense.
Go ahead.
All right.
So now if Eminently defeats
3
Nightmare
actions.
Moon, he can DFO, but he's not gonna defeat Nightmare
Draw a
Moon.
card.
Right. Well, I mean, he's got.
No. Like, Bugle is just gonna,
Well,
you know.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah. There's so much stuff he can do.
And it might still be worth getting those cards out, you know. If he has to work for it, it's good.
Yeah, I'll challenge Nightmare Moon.
Yeah, the tricks are being spent to keep a troublemaker in play
Yeah.
rather than to
Top of my deck.
farm one.
Okay. I
Yeah.
will pay 2 for Melted Expectations.
Makes sense.
Spike and Gabby have no abilities this turn. I will normal exhaust Rainbow Shine, and Apple Bloom will double exhaust Skystar.
Yeah,
Well, that's really good because really good for Eminently, I mean. It's like a big card gun.
You'll lose an action.
I will lose an action token.
Bugle doesn't like he has a bunch of events, but
Skystar home.
Melted
I
is
think
the
I
is
think,
the
I think
ultimate
spending
one.
I think spending Melted here is kind of overkill, to be honest. But I guess you want other cards to farm Grogar, so yeah.
I will pass back to you.
Okay. I'll gain 3 action tokens.
That does mean that
that triggers solo
Applejack
turn,
is
so I will draw a
now
card for turn.
5 power for this one.
Yeah. There's no way
Troublemaker
Bugle
shakes.
losing this, right?
I will challenge Grogar.
Okay, I'll take my draw.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Second Tranquility is nice.
But yeah, Eminently has no chaos.
Well, he has no chaos set up.
Yeah.
2,
Well, that third Tranquility is not going to get played.
5.
Okay. I have 13 to 12, I believe.
Surprisingly close.
I will.
Melt expectations.
Do melted.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to. Yeah, exhaust Bloom and take away Applejack's abilities.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that
now
makes
I am
sense.
down by 3, I believe. Let's see.
Up
I
by 1
have,
to down by
9?
3.
Yeah.
I have 9 to 12. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay. I will pay 1 for Rainbow Laser.
That's a tie.
We are now tied.
Yep.
You flip again.
Flip again.
Well,
Still tied.
Still tied.
Still tied. Okay.
wow.
Flip again.
Not a single chaos.
Okay.
Indeed.
I'll score 2 points.
That's unfortunate. Although I don't think there was a chaos effect that would help here.
Yeah, at that point there was nothing that would help. I mean, he could have flipped a Chaos Magic Blast to fully get rid of Apple Bloom.
Yeah.
And Grogar is defeated.
That wouldn't have impacted the face-off.
There's frozen
Did
magic
that
site when you
change
need
the
it.
changed for anyone else? or
It
still
is in
Grogar
another
for-
format.
PC Grogar.
Okay, good. I don't want the stream to be confused. Well, I'm probably not scoring a point with Applejack confronting this turn.
So
Yeah, I think Eminently needs to get rid of that Apple Bloom. Well, he doesn't know that Bugle has 3 orange events in his hand, but
Pay 1.
like those orange events are kind of like fine,
yeah,
but Apple Bloom makes them
And then I will,
incredible. Every single one of them is a bailout.
You're good.
I will end
in
the
addition to its effects.
Yeah.
Applejack is not locking anything down, but Under the Weather is in effect.
All right.
Why is it? Isn't Applejack locking
Maybe
anything
make a
down?
bad
She
decision.
lost her
Oh, she,
abilities to
she
melt
does
it.
have abilities. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, this readies, this half readies. I will not choose to ready Rainbow Shine.
Okay.
4 actions, no others. Start of turn triggers. Yeah, I'll draw a card.
Off is another.
Not really useful here.
For tranquility.
Oh, okay.
2 and draw.
That's pretty good.
Well, there's the Chaos Magic Blast.
Complain.
Could flip that if he challenges Nightmare Moon.
Yeah, no, he can't. He played Tranquility, right? Is
Is
it immediate?
I don't know.
If it's main
No,
phase,
it's
he is in main phase.
it's main phase. Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna have to
But I
flip
mean-
that on Bugle's turn if he
Yeah.
wants to,
Which is
or
okay.
just play it. I guess he has the rec for that too. But why play it when you can flip it?
Yeah.
I'll pay to draw once.
Okay.
Now he's finding all his rec. Or is it?
That card. Well, Foe goes into play for free, so that's good. And another Rainbow Generator. I think honestly you can just discard
End
that.
of turn, I'll replace some discards.
Okay.
You put Foe into play and you discard Generator, I think.
Mhm.
Or you put Chaos Magic Blast on top. That works
Play.
better, I think.
Fancy discard replacement.
Fair enough.
Do white because I have the others.
Mhm.
I'll top deck this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back to you.
Okay. Gain 4. Ready card. I don't have to make decisions. Draw card for turn. Troublemaker Fade. We will uncover Storm King.
Okay.
Now I have to make decisions. We'll go ahead and challenge Storm King. 7 on 6.
I will not make use of my Rainbow Shine draw.
Yeah.
Okay.
The explicit non-draw of Rainbow Shine is a dead giveaway that he wants to flip.
Something's up.
Oh, fancy.
Flip a 7.
Okay, so I believe. So I'm at 10 and you're at 13?
I agree.
No, I'm at
you're
11.
aren't you?
Yeah. Okay. Rainbow Laser?
Orange can flip its way out of any problem.
That's yours.
Okay.
Well, out of any troublemaker, not out of any problem.
Still not confronting this turn though. Unless he plays that Applejack, which
Good.
Okay.
yeah. She exhausts
You
after
for
all.
Applejack. I will exhaust your one ready character.
Makes sense. That's what I would have picked.
I will then proceed to score phase.
You got it.
Takes Bugle up to
Prefect for
9.
1. AJ will lock down Rainbow Shine. And
Okay.
proceed to your turn. If I move the thing, it's because I'm moving who she's locking down. Since she is mandatory.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna pay for both possible readies.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna gain actions and draw.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Or entry.
See, I was right. Don't need that much entry.
It is a legitimate issue that, yeah, once your entry's set up, the rest of it is not so good. In a control-oriented format where your entry is all events and resources. Granted, if he was playing against a deck with a lot of resource removal, less so the case.
You know, ever since Middlebrook is gone, like there isn't that much resource removal that you have to worry about your entry.
Well, I guess Bugle has Catajack in his deck, which would be something.
I guess.
It's real dumb.
Big Eater is better than Winterzilla. I don't know about that. Like, Big Eater,
I'm entering Troublemaker phase.
it can do nothing. Winterzilla is guaranteed
Exhaust Pinky Sense.
to do something
top
if you
of the
wanted
deck.
to do something.
Okay.
That's
going to
true,
tap
I
with my
suppose.
Okay.
I'll flip 2. I'll
Well,
probably lose by a
Like, that's the big problem about Big Eater.
Right, but Big Eater has the potential to get rid of
That's
many
fine.
resources.
10 to 9?
Yeah, not versus a pink deck,
Oh,
though.
correct. 9 to 9. Sure. Flip again.
Okay. Gosh, actually manages to
Or-
tie it.
You have effect.
Does he want to put a rainbow generator on top?
It is a 5. It's not a bad flip.
Yeah, it's a 5 and you don't really need it,
Okay.
so.
Flip.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Gonna make Bugle
I'm
spend 0 AT.
gonna go ahead and play Let Down Hard.
And perhaps more pointedly,
Playing a
use
big
up one
hoof.
of his big hoofs.
I'll go ahead and banish the big hoof. After shuffling my...
Alright, yep, that puts you in the lead.
Okay.
Bugle is running out of steam, but he is also not far away from victory.
Yeah. He's confronting, which admittedly only 1 point each.
Yeah, but like he has only one epic left.
Well, I mean that Nightmare Moon is still in play.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And again.
Okay. Like Gabby is something. Their effects do stack if you have more than one in play.
I'll spend 2 to move.
Forget, can you
this
choose the
card.
same card
Okay.
with them? I don't think
2
so, right?
for Spiking.
Well, you are
Oh,
still
okay.
you still have to
Flip
choose
all
one
of the
card.
cards
I'm pretty
now.
sure.
I will proceed to score phase. Confront.
I am okay with that.
Point. Have a face off.
Yes.
Let's choose and ignore one of your flipped cards. So
Choose.
I guess you can choose the same one.
I'll lose
Yeah.
an action token.
Keep the 4.
So if you like flip 3, you can ignore one,
Okay.
and it's
That's why I'm
basically
still winning.
an
Well,
extra flip.
that's not the way that we played it.
Oh, oops.
I kind of trust these guys to know the way that card works.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask that because in Discord or something. Because it says like choose and ignore.
Yep, you can go.
An ignored card is still a
Draw
flipped
card for
card.
turn. Okay.
It says choose and ignore one of your flipped cards, right?
Yes.
So technically,
I mean, ignored card is still a flipped card. So like, there's
mm,
nothing preventing me from
yeah,
choosing it.
seems reasonable.
That's a 5, and I only have, well, with a friend I have more. Let's see.
So that problem is slightly easier for Bugle to confront by 1 power. He did win that face-off, which takes him up to 10 points. Not far at all, but sometimes, in fact, often against control, those last few
Move.
points are the hardest ones.
1, I will exhaust your main. I will proceed to score phase.
You got it.
Confront for 1, pass the turn.
That confront puts us into the 5 AT window.
Yeah, I'll pay to rally her.
Okay. Ready, not rally.
Ready. He's ready for free. Gain 5 actions, draw a card.
Okay.
So if you are Josh here, got all your rec set up. But you do need to start confronting.
Not that much.
I guess right now it's not a face-off if he confronts, because he only has 1 exhausted friend.
Pinky sense. Discard a rainbow shine.
Okay.
3 actions for tender taps.
Okay.
That.
That's not bad.
That was indeed the only friend in his discard pile
Bad.
for that brief moment.
Well, I mean, the eccentric is pretty nice here.
Yes, I agree. I'll pay to draw once.
Okay.
And go to score phase, try to confront.
Let's see. Yeah, that seems fine.
Hold on, let's see, draw one more.
Back to you.
Okay. Yep, you're
Oh,
at
you're
4.
saying
Okay.
you would draw one more?
Gain 5, draw a card for 2.
Yeah. But I guess Chaos Magic Mask could be enough.
Gurgai's a pretty good draw here. That comes up. Bugle would almost get him all the way. He confronts this turn, farms, then confronts again.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but he's not confronting this turn because of the eccentric.
You could move Applejack.
The one at home. Yeah.
Yeah. Would be enough, right?
It would be enough, right? But then there'd be a face-off.
I'm going to pay 1 to draw.
Which is
No. Okay.
fine for Bugle, I think.
Right. Yeah. Actually, he gets his extra point from the face-off. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
indeed.
Okay, you score 2 here and we'll go to Nightmare Moon, I guess.
I'm gonna pay 3 for backdraft. I will exhaust
This works
tender
too.
taps.
Tender
Wow.
taps, not Rainbow Shine. Why not Rainbow Shine? I'm gonna
And
see.
Surely you've
Why
drawn a
not
better
Rainbow
flop by
Shot?
now.
So apparently there's a rule that says you can't ignore ignored cards.
Oh,
Very sad.
I'll pay 2 to move Applejack.
fair enough.
And I will proceed to score phase.
Yep, point is yours.
Score a point. We will lock down tender taps. Go ahead.
Why tender taps? I don't understand.
It's already happened.
Let's see. Tender Taps doesn't have an exhaust
Rainbow Shine,
effect.
No, but Rainbow Shine, like,
actions draw.
is it just, was it more worth it to lock down free power?
I guess so. Must be. Discord in Josh's hand is a potentially useful. That's it's a really effective card against farm generally.
Yep. And even vexing can be helpful.
Yeah, Josh's board state is really starting to improve.
But is it
Sorry?
is it soon enough? Or
Is
is
it-
it too late?
Is it good enough? Yeah, that's the question.
Like, it does seem like Bugle is winning right now. And not because of the points, even the board state. But Josh is catching up.
It's hovering over Luna's future, which, well, he'd have to be using that for the Banish a Friend ability.
Yeah,
Banish a
it just
Friend, then.
counters the nightmare mode.
Sorry?
I don't think you want to banish anything here. Like tender taps to even like why you don't banishing tender taps doesn't
Okay, I will
do
pay
anything.
once.
Okay.
I would draw again.
And 2 to move Skystar.
Okay. So that's a play for a face-off.
2 for Luna's future. Targeting tender taps.
Ooh, I like that play.
Is he gonna
There's
discard
a lot of
Discord?
weird
Oh no, that's not
options.
gonna
This is a
work
really
with.
good play
Or does it?
today.
It does work, right? With
All right.
I think that's a
What?
pretty good play, honestly.
Yes.
does
not
he
necessarily
discard
good,
to
but
handle? Oh, it doesn't matter. He can discard the Stinky
Let's-
I will
Sense.
attempt to confront.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see here.
you discard Discord and then you bring him back
Well,
with tender
I
taps.
quite like this problem.
But then
Oh.
again, like you
So-
paid 2 for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Tender Taps is
ahead
coming in at the
and
end of the turn,
solve
which means the face-off thing won't matter.
Okie doke.
Okay.
End of turn. Tender taps down somewhere.
Yeah, I don't quite get it. What
I think I might be stuck with here.
banishing tender taps achieved here?
Play being pretty good.
I thought like yeah, I thought like maybe playing Discord for free, but
Okay, back to you.
it's not for free.
Hand limit.
You spend
Yes.
Luna's features on that.
Hmm.
Which I mean, you might as well just play Discord, right?
It's actually even the same requirement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Discord
I'll
2 rack or
proceed
3
to draw
rack?
card for turn.
He is 3.
Wow. Then it is the same. Is Rainbow Shine not ready here? Oh, he didn't pay 1, I presume.
Yeah, he didn't pay for it.
And that problem is annoying for sure.
Under the weather? Yeah. Best problem in Orange.
Yeah.
Which, like, there aren't a whole lot of good problems in Orange, actually. Yeah, there are some good ones.
And eventually there's Family Feud.
Wow.
That one is really good.
That one's incredible, yes. So now Bugle's a little bit less. Grogar plays a little bit less good. He has his own friends there now.
He could just stay confront, right?
Yeah, 13. You'd be getting real close.
I'm gonna pay
Like-
1 to draw.
13 is just 2 points away from 15, and eminently is
Okay.
far from victory. Like, it would require some serious lockdown
Hmm.
to stop Bugle from winning. Like, I don't see how eminently can win here, to be honest. And Bugle got the Captain Jack. Now I definitely don't see
Okay.
how eminent. Like, I don't think there's a way for him to win now.
Yeah, I think it is correct. Pay 5.
Oh, he's playing Captain Jack
Captain
now.
Jack.
Well, that works.
Sure.
I will choose Captain Jack and Nightmare Moon.
So,
Sensible.
well, you having just said you don't see how eminently wins, do you agree with that play?
I will choose.
Playing Captain Jack?
Yes.
I think it would be better to
Not this.
wait a bit.
Not this. Not this. Not this. Rainbow Shrine and Pinky Sense.
Okay. Score face.
Magic Blast on Applejack.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay,
All right.
never
Okay.
mind. Well, yeah, I as I said, should have waited.
Yeah. Yeah. Now this looks a little bit better for Josh. And he's out of his orange wreck and white wreck, obviously.
Where did his other? Oh, is that the same Discord? He put it on top of the deck, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And doesn't have enough purple for Discord either. And he has that Foff and the Miko and the Russian play. So
Rush is enough.
Pay to draw 1.
rushed is enough. This thing. Always interesting.
Don't think it's useful here. Not now, anyway. Maybe later.
At end of turn, I'll put this into play, having to discard the purple.
Right.
Like, I think what I would have done in place of Bugle is I wouldn't have played Captain
Paying
Jack.
5, draw card for draw.
Like, he was confronting that problem anyway.
Hmm.
There's no reason to do anything. Just pass,
Pay
right?
1 to draw.
And
Okay.
if eminently disrupt
Pay
it, like
1
by removing
further.
friends, then you play Captain Jack once you're
Okay.
like. Oh, but I guess he got another Captain Jack and more friends, so.
Pay 3 for backdraft. I will exhaust Rainbow. Proceed to
Turned
score
out, yeah,
phase.
that's exactly what he needed. Because now he is able to confront.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see again how
Yeah, you got that
eminently wins here.
Okay.
And he can hasty in the Discord to use the vexing. But
Pay 2 to ready them both.
I don't think that's worth it, though.
5 action.
I mean, yeah, it's worth
Oh,
it to
sorry, you
stop
can't
Bugle from
ready
winning the
Rainbow Shrine.
game,
Oh,
Applejack
yes.
is
but
mandatory.
that's not gonna stop Bugle, you know?
That said, I did also forget to say I was locking her down.
Yep. We are all in a good spot here. Okay. Next question of the week is, what do I do? Tune in next week.
I mean, he's looking at his discard pile. I think, wondering if there's anything this man can get him that will save him here. Although in this position, Bugle is going to take something of his own too.
Yeah. Not Captain Jack, though, but something.
Boy, oh, but it is a game plan.
Apple Bloom. You probably take Apple Bloom, right?
Makeover.
Apple Bloom or
Okay.
like a melted maybe.
Yeah. Like, Josh's points don't matter here.
For Mistmane.
Okay. What are you choosing?
I am choosing Chaos Blast.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
I think Bugle should definitely get something.
uh,
Like 1 point is not gonna matter, I think.
Mhm.
If it brings him closer to winning the game, it's definitely worth getting for 1 point. Yeah, I think either Apple Bloom or Melted is good here.
I think I will
Melted
flip
is
both
really
my
good
two
against.
pieces.
Yeah. Melted is really good against
Attempt to score a
Discord.
point. I guess 0.
Let me think.
Right.
Since you know I have a Melted Expectations in my hand here.
Yes, but no actions.
How is he
True, I
trying to
don't have
score?
actions. Yeah, that's fair. Go ahead.
How
Yeah,
is he trying
Forgot
to
about
score?
that small
confronting.
detail.
Is that probably free rec?
Very good.
It's 5.
Gain
He's got
5.
Skystar and
Draw a card for
Miss
turn.
Main.
Oh, Miss Main. Oh wow, I
Proceed to challenge Nightmare.
completely ignored her.
I'll take my trigger.
I thought
We
it was
play
like,
power play.
Discord pile.
So here we actually see what I alluded to earlier. Bugle has flipped 3 cards
Oh,
before
God.
he has actually flipped his card yet.
So, have you already flipped?
I have not flipped. Power play was flipped, so I flipped an additional card.
Ah, yes. Yes, quite.
Ah, yes.
Okay. Well, I'll use the Pinky Sense.
Okay.
Ready for flips?
He's gonna win even without the friend, right?
Yeah.
Draft.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I should think that is 4 flips versus 1.
Down a discard.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Okay.
he's not going to win. The
That's what I
face-off's just
thought.
going to end.
Yeah.
Have to force it.
You do. You got me sweating.
Oh my God. That was something. Well, that was a flip.
A1. Or a troublemaker.
Makes sense.
He's not going to confront this turn. Unless... No.
No, there's no way he
No,
confronts.
he
Suppose
He can
that's-
play
he plays
Melted.
Melted to exhaust something and to take away Discord's ability to stop the vexing.
I'm going to pay 2.
Yeah, that's what he's
You're going
doing.
to turn off Happy Trees and exhaust your main. And proceed to score phase.
And 14 is the magic number.
Hmm.
Not as magical as 15.
I think the idea here is that
Okay.
Discord is gonna get frightened,
Go ahead.
so he'll never get to use his vexing unless he
Play 1. Ready Skystar.
Okay.
rallies it, right?
Pinky Sense ready.
Mhm.
5 actions. Draw.
Missed May.
I say, Miss Main's always interesting. But with Bugle only needing 1 more point.
Oh, Bugle did just play a troublemaker though, and we
Yeah.
know it's epic. George
Yeah.
doesn't. We know.
Yeah. We know Bugle doesn't have any chicks in his hand. So, well, that letdown how hard is a face-off trick. He's got another big hoof in his deck. So,
Is it worth to play Missed Main to get tender taps out?
for the eccentric?
To recycle Discord?
Oh.
Late is the hour.
Well, I mean, Discord is gonna get frightened, but if he wasn't, like, the idea is you retire him to vexing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I guess that solves the problem too. You just draw tender taps. You
Yeah.
don't have to play Missed Main for it.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But yeah, like you retire Discord to vexing, and then you flip tender taps during a face-off.
Put down a Pinky Sense.
Sure.
And bring Discord back, which ends the face-off and gives you 1 more Discord.
Okay.
But again, Discord is gonna get frightened, which
Draw
is the
card.
unfortunate part here. He
Bugle's
does
gonna-
have melted, so I don't think.
Troublemaker you were expecting.
He has melted, but yeah, Bugle has the ability to flip,
Wasn't.
well, 2 cards. Is something.
Oh, he also can't play melted.
And, well, he
Troublemaker phase.
explains this after the game. He also has the opportunity to play Catajack to Under the Weather
this will
and
give you
retire the Nightmare Moon
challenge
if he loses
set,
his face off.
challenge.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything you can bring back with Tender Taps here too. Gabby is free cost, right?
No, I think she's 2 cost.
Oh,
But she would already have triggered.
yeah, but I mean for orange.
I guess. Well, okay, yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah.
You bring her back for orange and play melted. I think that's your only option here.
Certainly, I will use the pinky sense for something.
Okay.
Or maybe not. No, I think you bring up Gabby, but you don't necessarily play melt. Well, you have to play melted if he wins the
Well.
face off.
Yeah, if you need to stop Bugle from winning the face off.
But if he doesn't win the face off, then melted stops that Catajack play.
True.
Ooh, Discord. Discord stops the Catajack play as well.
If he puts it in the right place, yes.
It's on top of my deck.
Okay.
All right. Flips.
If they flip again,
I will
which
put
they are, it's 10 versus
if I can get
9 right now, right?
Okay.
If he brings up Gabby,
Looks like
now
I
he
am
can
down
play
by one
melted.
currently.
I agree.
I'm gonna play Let Down Hard.
Yeah. Well, this extra flip might get Bugle there, even if melted is played.
Yeah.
Big hoof.
Come on, low flip.
Banish big hoof.
Farming deck and low flip, of course.
7.
All right, you got the game. I'll
Good
have this
game.
Yeah.
cost. Enough.
I mean, it was a bit closer than I expected,
Perfect.
but
Yeah. My backup was play Captain Jack to Under the Weather, retire Nightmare Moon.
Uh-huh.
That's a
Very nice. Very nice.
so yeah, that's game 1 in the books. Victory to Bugle.
Yeah.
Get it actually into the right place now. There we go. Right. So, game 2 is obviously going to be core. Or adventure. That was just core.
I don't think we have Luna in core.
We don't. We don't. That's good for a number of reasons.
I don't think Smithers would agree.
Smithers, I think, is very happy having his Luna in adventure, and understands why that should be where she stays. But yeah, these two both have some interesting adventure decks. Josh is obviously incredibly well known for his Lyra Orange, but opted to go for Luna here instead, possibly saving Lyra as the ace in the hole in case Game 3 goes adventure.
Yeah.
Whereas Bugle is going to be the one playing Skystar Control this time around. So I'll just bring up his deck here.
I love when Bugle plays control.
Skystar, here it is. Yeah. So this deck is much partying. Party of One and Party Hard are right next to each other, and they are the pretty much the deck's strength.
Yeah.
That with Bodyguard. Move all your opponent's stuff, make a pile of unicorn tokens, retire them all to make your opponent discard their entire hand. And
Yep.
that should be enough to win you most games. And in between, well, yeah, just a lot of the normal pink adventure control goodness. Between Minuet and Rarity Soprano, Not a Dusk. Diamond Tiara is one of those cards that, well, it's obviously useful with Minuet and with. That does work with Plurite. Well, kind of, sort of, as a backup. And, well, she's a one-cost Eager friend regardless. So,
yeah.
Also good in that sense. Bugle, I remember, and he'll point this out during the game, but he wants to make it clear that that entrance exam in his problem deck is intentional. Like he doesn't have any purple in the deck, but he appreciates the extra AT.
Yeah, I mean, kinda. Is he confronting blackmail this game?
I will not say anything about that. So, hey, sorry. Is there anything else you want to say about this deck before we move on?
Oh, let's go.
Okay. And then, yeah, as I mentioned, Josh decided to pull out his Luna deck. No, I'm over in core. There it is. Which is fairly straightforward. I think, like I mentioned during the stream this morning, how he prefers Pinkie Pie Honorary Yak.
Yeah.
To other people who used to play Gabby in that position.
I mean, Honorary Yak is definitely good against the control deck in this particular scenario.
Absolutely. But otherwise, well, Hot Wings is Hot Wings. Riled Up is the tech against Orange, and Melted Expectations in particular.
Yeah, and like you mentioned also earlier in the stream, people don't really run Night Gliders anymore. It's just final questions now.
Well, that's certainly the option that Josh has gone for. Like there are a number of other Luna players in this tournament who are running Night Gliders.
Yeah.
But yeah, final question has been at least, well, in the opening rounds at least, it was the card of the tournament. And yeah, still absolutely has the potential to swing the game if it comes up early.
Yep.
Or even just at any opportune moment.
Interesting to see no bug balls, but just cloning your rounds.
Well, Jest is the better versus control dilemma, right? Because it gives you the replacements. And I guess it's better against farm too, in that sense.
I mean, I guess. It's cheaper, but it's also harder to confront.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess if you don't really need point acceleration, it should be good.
Which is an interesting thing to say, because at least relative to many other Luna players in this event, Josh's deck, not having the Night Gliders, is a bit shorter on the point acceleration.
Yeah. Also, it's kind of nice to see Pinkie Pie, Pinkie Pie, Pinkie Pie, Pinkie Pie, Pinkie Pie.
He does have a whole lot of them, yeah. Many transform targets.
Yeah, he runs Pony, yeah, of course. Oh, C-Pony must be really good here.
It is. You won't have very many board states where you're not able to transform something.
Yeah, Hasty 4-power friend is like
Mhm.
incredible with Lunas on top of that. It's like 7 power for 2 AT, yes please.
Seven power for 2 AT, and all of the pinkies that you can pull back into your hand are
Useful.
impactful and useful to be played again.
Yeah, I don't. Holiday Spirit is like the only exception.
Well, if she's 4, she's good.
Yeah,
Which admittedly probably will be the case less often against an army of unicorn tokens.
probably, yeah. You know, Flitter is a thing.
Flitter
Should run
is
like
a thing.
one copy of her against Bugle Tech.
I actually wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of that maybe in Adventure going forward. Because unicorn tokens are a thing. Bugle's deck isn't the only one that does it. Alrighty. So, you want to see it? Hithroc? Hello? You still with us? Uh-oh. Give me a second, viewers.
Hi, I'm back.
There we go.
I accidentally flipped the power switch. Don't ask.
Wow, okay. Well, you want to get to the game?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So yeah, that does still say game 1 core. Don't worry, I fixed that pretty quickly. In terms of starting problems, no surprises whatsoever, as there seldom is.
Would be at least almost as interesting as the last one, which was fabulously interesting.
I thought the last game was one of the better games I've had the privilege of playing for a while. Yeah, I could tell we were both trying very hard to outthink the other person.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready to start. I'm keeping.
I believe I am also going to keep. We'll see if that bites me in the butt or not.
Right, I vote yes.
What did he choose on training traditions?
I am going to choose
Bugles. Yeah, he's going to play this.
We'll see if that
Okay,
winds
like-
up mattering.
Technically correct. That
It's
is
harder
the
to
correct
matter against blue
time to
going
choose
second.
the color.
It is.
But yeah, as he points out,
That as my
the choice is
and then I'll put down a Joyce
likely
Pony.
to not matter.
Okay.
Flip.
Yeah.
Take a point, back to you.
Okay. I will gain 2. I will draw a card. I will then proceed to pass the turn and watch you DFO.
Actions. Draw a card. 2 for a Holiday Spirit.
Does Bugle have any other
I'll try to confront Tarnished.
Sure.
problems other than the training traditions?
Yep.
Sorry, any other starters?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It's a pretty bad problem to start against Luna.
Like, yeah, you'd assume that he would start
Oh, good. Free action tokens.
Mystery if he could.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, back to you.
Oh, this is really good for him.
I was kind of hoping that would
X-Ray T.
show up so I could tell people that, yes, that is there intentionally. Due to the difficulty of actually confronting the problem in this deck.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But yeah,
I mean, it's
sevens.
not impossible.
Well,
It's
I should gain my action token.
not
first, so
impossible. It's difficult. It's not
Then I'll
impossible.
proceed to main phase and gain more action tokens.
It's really hard if you use it for gaining
This
IT
is
though,
Nightmare
because
Night.
Yeah.
Fun times.
even if you give your main purple, doesn't matter.
Josh's hand's looking pretty good. He's got a lot of gas. Well, actually, got Angel Wings, and he's got Rutherford. So two
Believe it or not,
really
I
good
believe
cards.
The correct call is to pass the turn, so it's your turn.
One piece of disruption. That riled up's not useful for anything yet. Although Bugle does have 2 bailed outs in hands.
So he cannot default this turn, right? There's no way.
Yeah, 7's too much.
He's 1 HQ short from that.
Okay.
Luna.
Okay.
Play a free honorary yak.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the
not
play
bad.
here.
Not bad at all. I'll draw 4 up to 8.
Yes.
Yeah, now there you go. There's some hasty
Okay.
friends.
Back to you.
Ready. Gain 3. Draw card for turn.
Bugle is 9 AT, about to become 10.
Okay.
So one would think he's going to
Gain
start
faith.
playing something.
Gain more action tokens.
Secretly a mismain combo.
Let's see.
I think he's
A
short the
two,
miss mains
turn
if
her
that's what he's
over
trying to do.
sideways. However that works, I don't know. One for Singing Barrel into white.
Barrel to white will be for, well, bodyguard's going to have to
I'll
be.
return that to my hand.
So knowing about
Yeah,
Joy's
property damage
Steepony,
would kind of be annoying. So let's return this to my hand.
is it worth it stealing honorary yak? And, retiring it to bodyguards?
You for bodyguard?
Oh, you mean using Sonata?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll flop
Bodyguard's gone.
Holiday
So
Spirit into bodyguard.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Ends up being a moot point. But
still gets a unicorn, which is really good here.
he actually should get 2 unicorns.
Oh yeah.
But Bugle
I don't
misses
feel
that.
as bad about forgetting that since even Bugle forgot that.
Let's see. Pay 1.
We don't know if eminently forgot that or not, because,
For
if my
Singing
opponent
Barrel
forgets a unicorn, I will not
into
say anything.
orange.
Mm-hmm.
1 for Diamond Tiara.
What does Diamond Tiara do again?
Return Singing
So
Barrel to
she's
my hand, I
eager,
suppose.
and when an opponent would gain control of one of your
For
friends, you get to
Sonata
retire
Dusk.
it instead.
Does it work if they gain and controlled you?
Let's see.
Like if he steals friends
Yes.
now?
Yes.
Okay, that's
That is the thing that people miss about it. If your control is only temporary, that still counts.
Right. That's a thing. That's a blunder. Oh well. This is the situation we're in. I believe I am going to go ahead and pass the turn here.
Okay. 3 actions. Draw a card.
Okay.
so he can't play Rutherford to frighten Sonata because then he's not double confronting. But obviously Bugle is
Yes.
not gonna let him
Well,
single confront either.
I should
Yeah.
have gotten 2 unicorns. That's a mistake. It is
Ah.
May though, so just pointing out that it was a mistake.
Okay. Yeah. Okay,
No, Bugle, we
switch
thought you
to
intentionally got only one unicorn.
for a Rutherford.
Okay.
Yeah, Rutherford makes
To
sense.
frighten
Frightening either of those is good.
Yeah.
I think Frightening Sonata is a little bit better.
Attempt to confront.
Well,
Sure.
like if he's going to confront this problem anyway, then it doesn't.
King
Well,
E4,
yeah, you take away
draw card for turn.
you take away the option for Bugle to steal a friend,
Ready.
but
Yeah.
this takes away a draw, which
Let's see.
I don't know if that's that big of a deal.
Exhaust, gain an action token. Man, sometimes you make silly mistakes, and it means you have to pay 1 for your singing barrel again. Oh, white again.
Yes. So sad.
Yeah.
2 for another bodyguard.
No response.
This time, yeah, Josh has
4
nothing
for
to do,
party. I'll select. Wow.
and we see a party at 1.
Haven't paid for it yet. Judge,
Yes.
since I haven't paid for the action, have I taken the action yet?
What would you say?
It's a hard one. I would say he already declared his action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then,
that is what I
we'll
said.
go ahead as scheduled. I will choose
You
bodyguard,
don't just
obviously.
put a card on the table
I
and then
don't
like
get to choose.
Yeah. See, now this is one of those areas, and this is kind of
5,
unfortunate.
6, I believe.
4 from
like-
me, 2 from you. Yeah,
Ru-
I agree.
And this is the way that I've been doing it for the tournament. If he hadn't asked me, and he had just asked M or Josh about it, like, hey, is it okay
What I
if
should
you
have
let
I
me
would
take
let
that
him
back?
play.
Exhaust
then
the
I-
bodyguard
yeah.
with one of those tokens first, but Judge said I can't, and I respect that. I'm going to return the barrel to my hand.
Yeah, I think
And
the better
proceed to
play
score
here
phase.
would be to
Yeah, you got the point.
unfrighten the thing,
Front for 1, pass
demo
the
tiara,
turn.
and steal something with Sonata.
4 actions. Card.
But I guess he doesn't have Pinky Pies anymore, so that's good.
It's true.
No pink either.
Well, he does still have a route to it. Does so
Yeah.
with Joyous Pony in hand. What's actually probably more concerning is the only blue card he can play is that Molten Dash.
Yeah. I think you just skip here, you just bank. I think it's worth doing anything right now. Like, you're gonna give Bugle a bunch of AT if you do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would just skip. I would not even play Pinkie Pie.
Well, he's
For a
gonna...
second, I thought the stream is frozen, but then the timer is still
Yeah,
ticking.
always watch the timer.
2 for Joyous Pony.
All right, well, he's gonna
Okay.
keep
Drag.
pushing.
Okay.
I don't like. He played it, so what? Do you play Joyce Sea Pony now? Is it like is that?
I guess that's really
Gain
the only
4,
thing you can.
ready card.
No, he just
Draw
played
card
it.
for turn.
Yeah, see that's the thing. Like, there's no reason to play it, right?
Main phase, exhaust Skystar.
Well, I guess it gives him the option to hasty the Sea Pony
It gives
now.
Bugle an option to remove that friend now.
Let's see.
Yeah.
That's what it does. Like,
Hmm.
I think you just bank and wait here, to be honest. Oh, too late for that now.
Well, yeah. And you're right. Now, if that pinky goes away, he's got no pink entry left.
Thankfully, Bugle doesn't have
You'll
Well,
go
he's-
ahead
a
and
way to remove her.
He
other
does.
than Sophie.
A3
He has Minuet.
for Minuet.
Oh, yeah, Minuet.
Here. I will take Pinky.
Yeah,
Gain response.
that line of playing was not possible if you wouldn't have played
No
Pinky.
response.
I will retire Pinky. I will look at the top card of your problem deck. We will leave that on top.
We know that is not final
And
question.
we will put a unicorn into play here. And proceed to score phase.
Yep, you got it.
Confront for 1, pass the turn.
Okay. So yeah, Bugle's definitely earned himself a reprieve, or reprieve rather. Because
Well,
Josh
you can
can't play
only play
any of the
mullet
cards in
now.
his hand. Well, yeah, mullet, I guess. Mullet into Rutherford.
Please don't play mullet. Just wait. Like,
Mullet would be
no, don't look at it. Don't. No. No, stop. Stop looking at those two cards. Just wait. No.
Nope.
No, can't play that.
3,
Spoilers.
Yeah.
4. Swinging Wonder.
Playing Mullet Dash just as a 3-power friend. That is
I spent 2 for this one.
very,
Painful.
very painful, yeah.
Attempt to confront.
Okay, that is fine.
Back to you.
Ah,
Gain 4. Ready.
I would have
cards,
just
draw card
waited
for turn.
here.
Main phase. I will exhaust to gain an action token, which I will use to draw a card.
Ooh.
Belly flop is good.
I would like to go one further. I would like to go one further. Okay.
Got
And none of that is useful.
Is that necessary? Is it even a good idea?
Yeah, he has got no concerns about, well, he has no orange.
I think you just wait. Well, I guess that's my solution to everything. But I
Yeah,
think on the place of like, there's no reason to do anything, right? Like, well, unfrightened bodyguards is what I would.
yeah,
I would unfrighten bodyguards,
that
and
makes
that's
sense.
it. War state is really good for Bugle right now. It's
Goodness
insane how
gracious.
good it is.
Pay 1 for Singing Barrel into
Well,
orange.
no, he disagrees.
Is
Turn
he gonna
Singing
play
Barrel to
bailout?
That's the only thing he
Hey,
would want orange for.
We will bail out Luna, and I will discard Singing Barrel. Then I will proceed to score phase.
Yep. You got it.
Turn for 1.
Well,
Pass the turn.
I mean, that, well, knowing our situation, that plays into, well,
okay, he drew pink entry. That's
see,
good.
well, he drew pink entry, but I'll spoil a little bit here. I'm pretty sure Josh is looking at his score and be like, well, I'm at 7. If I score one more point, then that pinky gets a lot better.
Oh, I mean, it's not wrong. Like, how is he gonna score one more point? Is he gonna frighten something?
Well,
Gonna frighten a unicorn?
you fried Minuet.
I mean,
Can I ask what card text is?
Sure. I'm going to consolidate with 7.
Yeah.
Make
So
that
Josh
easy.
just wanted to confirm what exactly Party Hard's
You will
text
always
is.
have access to card text in, from a judge, yes.
I'm wondering the card text of Party Hard.
You trust me if I tell you?
Yeah.
It is main phase. As an additional cost to play this, retire any number of friends. Let's see.
Okay, so in particular, tokens are fine.
Tokens are in fact fine.
actually, he
But
doesn't
yes,
have to
then it
trust
is draw
Bugle in that.
cards equal to the number of friends
He
retired.
doesn't.
Because if
And
Bugle
opponent
lies,
discards
that's
that many
against the
cards.
rules, I think. The tournament rules. It's
You have ascertained the point of this deck.
misrepresenting something game state.
Well, that's not
I was pretty
game
sure.
state.
Well, it's not the game state, yeah, but like there's a rule
No
that.
such thing.
I mean, it would be very much unsportsmanlike conduct.
I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about rules. Like unsportsmanlike conduct is
Oh, yeah.
just a moral thing.
Okay. I'll gain 4. Ready, Skystar. Draw a card for turn. Oh, cool.
All right. So, just as before,
Let's see. Going
Bugle
to
just
go ahead and
waits.
pay 2 for Discord over here.
What does he want?
What do you
Oh,
think he
blackmail.
wants? Yes,
Yeah.
blackmail, obviously.
Yeah, why am I asking a question?
Let me think if I want to respond to that.
Sure.
I mean, immediate replacement is also nice.
Yeah, Prism, we could have just spawned the card from chat. That's an idea.
Spend 2 for Rutherford, Frightening Discord.
Makes sense.
Well,
Well, it doesn't matter because
I
Bugle
will
has
go
belly
ahead
flop. Like, there's
and pay
nothing.
2 to rally Discord.
he's just going to pay to get it back anyway.
I will also exhaust Skystar for an action token.
But shouldn't Luna be, like, at least a little bit ready at this point?
Uh,
No response.
she should have been half readied, yes.
And
But
I hope
it's-
they don't forget about that.
Bloodstone Scepter.
They don't. Don't worry
in
about it.
Orange
Okay.
and white. Go ahead.
4 actions. Draw
Like
card.
Josh does, but Bugle doesn't.
Luna should be ready now.
You know?
Yeah.
Sorry, Bugle. Didn't you confront that problem?
I did confront, yes. 4 points.
Didn't Eminently confront that problem too? Shouldn't he be at 8?
No, he played the second Rutherford during Bugle's turn, and his main was exhausted during his turn.
Did he play that during his main phase then?
I'll pay
During Bugle's main phase? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But why? He was
Um,
afraid that he's gonna. But like, he just if he really wants to replace the problem, he just unfrightens Discord. Like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say that now. I don't see how Eminently wins here.
Okay, fair enough.
Situation is pretty dire. He does have his access to pink, but honestly, I think Bugle just removes it as soon as the enters play. Doesn't matter.
Does have belly flop, yes.
Looking at Gallus at Silver Stream. Yeah, in place of Bugle, I see entry, pow.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean,
Done.
by now it's very clear to the even people who can't see Josh's hand that he's hurting for pink entry.
Yeah. Shouldn't have played that pinky before the time.
Well,
That
frankly,
was very, very costly.
frankly, yes.
Painful.
Well, yeah, he scores his point.
That's not how that works. Getting ahead of myself.
That would be cool.
Draw a card for. Okay.
I can belly
Ooh,
flop.
another belly flop. Yeah.
Main phase.
Yeah, the more
Exhaust for an action token.
I see this, the more I'm sure that I think Hugo got this. I mean, maybe it's too early to tell. But like he plays Pinkie Pie, he's gonna dismiss something, sure.
Yeah.
But that Pinkie Pie is gonna
Pay
be
two.
gone immediately, and
Rally.
he has no other pink
No
entry.
response.
His entire hand is pink.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Well, except for the riled up.
yeah.
I think we will also pay 2 to rally here.
Huh?
And still no response?
Yes, correct.
And
Okay.
even
I
if
think in that case.
Eminently somehow gets a board,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Patio 1.
Well, yeah. Like
Proceed to score phase.
Adam's
Okay.
hand is really
Go for
good
one. Pass the turn.
if Bugle doesn't have any removal.
Yeah, but Bugle is playing a control deck. It's
Yeah.
like that's like
Cause-
saying if Farm doesn't have any troublemakers.
Yeah, like he dismisses something and then gets enough pink because now he has 2 pink entry. His Gals and Silver Streams are all 0. Like he can
Yeah,
DFO
right.
easy. But yes, Bugle
Even
has
DFOing here is bad because Bugle gets 718.
also true.
Like it's just
Yeah.
not
Given
like
given that he has 2 pieces of entry and that he's now on 8 points, no reason not to try with those pinkies at least.
Spend 2
Okay.
You probably dismiss bodyguards.
for
Oh,
Professor of
Or
Laughter.
Discord, yeah, Discord is
Dismiss
also.
Bodyguard.
one of the 2, yes.
Okay. I have responses.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw one of the unicorns at Pinkie Pie.
Makes sense.
Uh-huh.
And he plays another one and that get dismissed too.
Spend 1 for Professor of Laughter. Dismiss
Yeah.
from Discord.
He says spend 1.
Okay.
We
fair enough.
catch that. Well, later we catch that.
Gonna pay
I am
1
right now looking at the board for any
for
reason
the
why
exact same play.
he might have actually been able to pay 1 for that, but not seeing it.
I'll pay to draw once.
Very sorry, Josh. Why did you only pay 1 for the second professor?
Oh, I must have failed to click twice. I think I
Okay.
agree. Yeah, let me just check the log.
Yes,
Yeah.
you went from 7 to 6.
Rectified.
Bugle doesn't have belly flops anymore,
He does not.
but it's a patio one.
He has a
Like I
bailout.
think as Bugle, you just honestly maybe let Josh start a face off. Because that gives you so much AT.
Mhm.
Well, I guess not as much. It's only 6 unicorns now.
Well, Josh, he still has no. He has GG, I guess, for the DFO.
Yeah, that's the only way to do
That's
anything.
the only way to do it. Yeah,
I'll confront entrance exam.
But
Okay,
Bugle
your
doesn't have a
response.
way to stop that.
he has bailout.
I'll spend 2
Oh yeah,
for GG and attempt to confront Nightmare Night What If Right.
Let's see.
does Saturga give enough orange?
Yes. Bailout is
No.
2 orange.
Bailout. I will discard Miss Main. I will target your main.
Makes sense.
I'll spend 1 for Riled Up.
Aha. Okay.
But riled up
What?
is
She has competitive.
Useful.
Sure.
I'll take a point.
Yes.
your point. Yes, as
I will
mentioned,
gain 6 action tokens.
we'll gain 6
Yes.
action tokens.
I do believe you win.
Only 1 point. Bummer. I will
So Bugle
pay.
gets a blackmail now, and
Okay.
Josh gets
Okay.
something random, which could be final. No, it's not final question, right? Because
Bugle didn't
Bugle
replace
looked at
it.
the top. Yeah.
I am shocked.
So even though this face-off was won by Josh still, I think Bugle is in a really good spot.
All right.
Which meant it was not
Yeah, we are on 580
Yeah,
final
turns.
question.
Josh has no playable cards in his
Okay.
hand.
To you.
Yeah.
5, draw card for turn.
Well, to be fair, he finds a
Barriers
playable card.
first.
Bugle has nothing to say about that.
Well, he just got a
Pay
bailout.
1 to draw.
And he has plenty of AT to draw with.
You did not need to retire. You had exactly enough. Cool. Pay 1 to draw. Okay.
And to search for another blackmail.
Pay 1 to draw.
Although maybe you. Ooh.
Good find is interesting.
So if Josh enters pink,
Pay 1 to draw.
does that change anything? It might, right?
Well,
Because
right.
as
sorry.
of right now, Bugle has no way to stop him.
He can stop whatever comes next after that. Because it's going to need to be either a Galith and Silverstream or a Transform Pinky.
Yeah.
And actually, it's going to have to be a Transform
Pay
Pinky because
1
Galith and
to
Silverstream
draw.
is 3 rack.
Okay.
Yep. You just hit takeoff with the Rutherfords.
Just by moving them? Yeah.
I think I would have seen one by now.
Yeah, always hate to move cards in a
I
Bluna
would've
deck,
bet
but
on it, yeah.
sometimes it's the right play.
Well,
And
one more.
it is like the only
If
way to
not
do anything with Josh's hand the way it is.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Bugle didn't draw anything good. I think he's looking for a
Maybe we'll
bodyguard,
go
right?
For Diamond Tiara.
Yeah, probably.
Home, I do. No.
Like, we have only seen one.
Hmm. Is it worth it? At this
Or
point.
Party Hard. He might also like that because
Mhm. Yeah,
that gets rid of the unicorns, because that's his home limit.
Yep.
And that gets rid of the Josh's hand.
Mhm.
Which should be oh so devastating.
Yes.
Honestly, I say keep drawing. Maybe it's the next card.
No. Okay, we're gonna pay for
Oh.
Party of One. I will choose a unicorn token.
Sorry, Bugle.
Yes.
I believe you only have 2 pink right now.
I do in fact only have 2 pink right now. I was just thinking about the white. That is true.
I think like I would just draw
in that
one
case,
more.
we will do the Diamond Tiara first. We will keep Diamond Tiara.
Sounds good.
I was watching his pink rack like a hawk there because I had a feeling he was gonna play that.
And I will pass the turn.
Can I draw into entry? Either color. That's the question.
Nope.
It's not entry.
All right, pay to draw.
A card is playable, but it's not entry.
Nope.
Pay to draw.
That's
Okay.
not playable either.
Womp womp.
Okay.
That's not entry. And I mean, to his credit, he's played a fair number of entry cards already. Like, it's not necessarily unexpected that he's not like this has been really unfortunate, but
for stop fighting, targeting diamond.
Okay. She is scared.
but yeah, that is a really sad looking hand over on the left hand side of the board there.
All because of that pink.
Kind of.
Turn,
Yeah.
Discord.
And I mean, I kind of agree with you. I don't
Fair
really
enough.
see that it was a particularly defensible play
Sorry,
when he
score point.
made it.
That one is mandatory, thankfully. Gain 5, draw a card for turn.
Like Miles scores a point, yeah. Well, Bugle doesn't care about Party Hard anymore, I think.
Well, I suppose it's cheaper. Pay 1 for Diamond Tiara.
It's
Pass the turn.
cheaper.
Cheaper than rallying the other one.
5
Yeah.
actions, draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
T-Rex is
It's-
playable.
Then 1 to
It's the
draw.
card.
And 1 to draw.
What is
That's
this?
not playable either. That's playable.
That's, I mean, is he gonna play Mullet again for just a 3 power threat? No, right? That's
like it's so
I
his
think this is-
hand has got it's got so much potential because if he frightens something with T-Rex, then all those Galveston Silver Streams are zeros. But of course, he needs pink.
An epidemic of that going on around here.
I don't think you do anything. Like you only need 4 points. I say you just look for the best, like
3 for swinging wonders.
well, that's
Okay.
gonna be foot fighted.
Yeah.
Vainly attempt to confront.
Yeah.
Dash in,
Well,
will it
that's a
have
foot fight
fight?
gun, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I discard.
I'm going to take my point while you were doing that so I don't forget.
Sure. Honorary yak.
Like, Bugle is not close to winning either.
He's not. He's scoring a point every turn, though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that you
Why
just
do you think 4 pink is hard? I don't understand.
you just like
Gain
keep
5,
banking
draw for
until
eagle, and draw for turn.
you have enough to like really go for the winning play.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of like trying this, like imagine if he just waited a bit and found his pink entry, and then he plays pink entry, and then he plays Gauss and Silverstream, and then he plays like Mullet.
Hmm.
Like Bugle has not got immediate removal for them all, right? There's only so much immediate removal in his hand.
I'm going to go ahead and find a bodyguard.
This is all very unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's enough for Bugle to confront. So he's now at 2 points per turn.
And I'm going to move to score phase from there.
Yep, you got the point.
Front for 1.
The
pass
eccentric is also quite relevant.
Let's draw.
There's entry.
This is getting tense.
Yeah.
That holiday spirit.
Thankfully, Bugle has more friends.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, he would get foot fighted.
Now, and he has the angel wings play to back it up as well. So this could be so it's not an easy DFO because of center taps eccentric, or at least he has to start somewhere else.
So you play Pinky at
You play
the
Pinky
Agile
to
problem.
take off, yes.
Then you play Angel Wings at Terror.
Okay.
And then you confront Agile.
Uh-huh.
No, you need something else, right? Because of Foot Fight.
Yes.
Joyce Siponi is not enough.
Joyce Siponi is not enough. And you have to
Oh, but you have 2 of them. So, but he doesn't have enough transform targets.
Yeah. And you
Is
have
Gallus and Silverstream 2 cost?
it's 3 cost.
3 cost. Okay, so that's what you do. You play Pinky, move Luna, you play Angel Wings at the problem thing, dilemma thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then you play Gallus and Silverstream.
For the full cost.
Well, -2 because of the Angel Wings for 1.
Right, but you don't have the rec for it. Angel Wings, right? Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, you totally have the rec for that.
Score
right. It would get food fighted.
And then you play another one for free.
I think it has to be an opposing turn, an opposing friend leave play.
Does it?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Let's see. Yeah. And you have to confront Tyrek first for that play.
Yeah.
Oh, but you do. You do exactly the same thing, except you play Angel Wings at Tyrek, play Pinky and Tyrek, and you confront Tyrek, right? That's all you need.
Angel Wings, 7.
That gives you 7, which is 2 more than 5.
I suppose, yes.
You confront Frighten and you play Gallus and Silverstream. Well, you kind of lose Angel Wings bonus, I guess.
You do, but that's not a big concern.
Not a big concern, yeah. And then you play for free, and if he
right, but then Gallison's. Oh, right, but then you back it up,
yeah, and that's a GFO.
That's and that is enough points right now. It's 4 points on the board.
Yeah, he would have won the game with that.
Well, I mean, you can't always.
Well, yeah, he doesn't know that Bugle only has Foot Fight.
That's the thing.
Well, I guess he also has a bailout. I missed that. Which is a problem.
That would have done it, yes. Sonata there means that now that problem is not really confrontable. And Bugle over there is a problem. Or sorry, Discord over there is a problem as well.
I think even with bailout, he still had enough to.
Well, yeah, it's only 2 Gauss and Silverstreams. Oh, well, he had 3 because he just discarded that one this turn.
Oh, but no, what you do is you don't play Gallus and Silverstream. You play Joyce Siponi first. for the transform cost, which would be 0 total, right?
With
Because
the
of Angel
floating Angel
Wings.
Wings, yes.
So you play Joyce Siponi for 0, that gets foot fighted,
For an additional
or
Discord.
Bluna gets bailed out, it doesn't really matter. Then you play Gallus and Silverstream, and if anything happens to that, you play another one.
Proceed to
Yep.
score phase.
See, I'm very happy
Go
because
on, pass the turn.
this is what I was doing the whole time that I was watching this game,
Action.
trying to game out scenarios for how Josh could have won this thing. And I'm very happy that you're thinking the same way as I am. So we've identified that one as one possible out.
See, he skips the turn when he doesn't need to skip the turn, and doesn't skip the turn when he needs to skip the
Fair
turn.
enough.
Yeah, but I mean, Bugle might have had another belly flop, and
For Holiday
Yeah.
Spirit.
Bugle might have had
Okay.
something else.
So
Regrettably, I have no response.
Whew,
Josh
alright,
is going forward
that
here.
is some news.
He's going to get one. He's going to get a confront here on Tyrix Van Terror. Well, maybe not. Bugle might be just saving the bailout.
Spend 2 for an Angel Wings.
Okay.
There's the floating Angel Wings.
Okay, I think you still do exactly the same plays I just described, right?
So you said, right, we transform first, right?
We confront Tyrix, and then we transform.
Well, does Bugle let you confront TRX? He can bail out.
And then you transform.
Then, yeah, okay, but that's not enough if we transform.
Yes!
It's
Is it not? Oh, yeah, it is not. Well, you should have played Angel Wings at that
Well,
point.
into the score phase, attempt to confront Tyrix Shrine of Terror.
Okay, I'm gonna pay 1. Bail out. We will discard Scepter. I will choose your main.
Yeah, you play Angel Wings there. Then you transform,
I will spend 1.
which means you have enough.
Stop
Mhm.
fighting on 1.
Well,
And then you
he's-
play Gallus and Silverstream twice.
Right.
Okay.
Well, he's
Oh, but that
Let me think.
won't be enough either.
yeah. Well, he's getting the Frighten,
I
so
believe
his
we
Gallus and
pay
Silver
1
Streams
and
are
banish
free.
The other Discord.
This is going to get popped.
One of them is going to get foot fighted, though.
Yeah.
Well,
He can play Gigi as well.
down Galith and Silverstream for free because of the thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
and
Angel Wings discount is
that
now
burns the
wasted.
Angel Wings discount. Yeah.
Fair enough. I will trigger.
Yeah, I think transforming is always better in this case.
Oh.
Because
He's
you
gonna
don't burn Angel
yeah.
Wings.
He does get
I will
lots of
play
Frighten
these 3 at
off of the
Can't choose
stop fighting
tap or
triggers.
taps.
Oh, that's true. Diamond then.
Nope.
Shouldn't Bugle have unicorns?
Oh.
He retired Discords.
Okay, I'll confront.
Yeah, I suppose he should have.
Will
Well,
play
he
Tender Cap.
banished them, but
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Then
These guys getting sloppy.
Yeah.
Yes, that's fine.
Why did he play? Oh, yeah, he wanted to confront T-Rex.
So now, let me see. Is there a way out now?
So you can play another Gallus and Silverstream for free.
Uh-huh. It will get
And
food
you play
fighted.
Yeah, I don't think he can. Oh, no.
Well,
I'm looking at the wrong problem. You confront T-Rex, another one.
Mhm.
You just.
Right, because he can still transform Pinky.
Yeah, he transforms Pinky and he plays. Well, it's still one short, right? Because.
No, because you can play
pass to you.
Gigi, transform Pinky, and Gallus and Silverstream. They're all open
What
right
a
now.
board
Yeah,
game.
exactly. Yeah, but.
Gain 5.
But did he pass?
Draw
He
1
did.
card for turn,
No.
I believe. Okay. What's the best way to do this?
Was he afraid of belly
There's
flop?
only one way.
Uh,
I will
Possibly.
rally
It doesn't.
bodyguard.
But it doesn't. Like, Bugle already. Like, he had 280 left.
1,
With
2,
280, you can
3
only play
flops.
2 belly flops, right?
I
That's
will
it.
choose bodyguard.
So
There's nothing else you can do.
Yeah.
And Bugle already played 2 belly flops.
Mhm.
So at most, he could remove 1 friend.
I guess, yeah.
So there was no way Bugle was stopping you
8
there.
total.
Yep.
Okay.
So
And he was out of bailouts too.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll just point out,
Let's see.
Bugle's getting 8 unicorn tokens here. And you
Oh,
asked
no.
if anyone was going to confront blackmail.
Wild. Is that the correct choice? That is hilarious if that is actually the correct choice.
Oh no, Josh doesn't have entry anymore.
Yep.
No.
I'm deciding where to put my 8 unicorn tokens.
Right.
Prismite says all those Pinkie Pies and no friendship sounds.
Yep. Okay.
You know, I
I'm
think
going
that's
to
a
put them
valid
all
point.
at blackmail.
In this case, he would really like to friendship someone with Pinkie.
But
Proceed
yeah,
to score phase.
Bugle is going to confront blackmail.
You get one.
Pass the turn.
Half ready, 5 actions, draw a
Mhm.
card. Ready to draw.
Okay.
Okay, there's some more entry.
That's good. That's really good.
Now, yeah, the only play after that comes into play is transform Pinkie.
Yes.
And the only problems he can DFO with are
Looking for
his
holiday
T-Rex,
Okay. No response.
because he doesn't have enough blue to confront Nightmare Knight.
to transform her.
Okay.
And you play her.
Sure.
Bugle
No
has.
response.
Oh, he doesn't have IT for football.
That's right. I think he
Four
plays
in honor.
Yak,
That
actually,
draws me 1 card.
for the draw.
Fair enough.
Okay. Now,
I will attempt to confront.
Hey, Flopus.
Yep.
I don't think it's useful here.
I will frighten bodyguard.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bodyguard is
Then
But
you play
now-
Gauss and Silverstream.
To you.
Where?
Gain 5.
Oh, yeah, Galcer and Silverstream and Gigi do it. Unless...
Or Joyce Seapony.
No, he doesn't have enough... Well, yes, he would.
He has exactly enough AT.
Well, okay, he... Joyce Seapony. Yeah.
The only
Huh.
thing is you might be afraid of is the Bugle is
Yeah.
gonna win the face-off.
Or, well, belly flop, I guess. He had enough AT for belly flop. And I guess
Wait, did he skip again?
he did pass again. Well, so Bugle's already played all 3 of the party at once.
He played 2 belly flops. He played like Bugle had nothing in I think it was
Yes.
safe to assume that Bugle probably like doesn't have a trick. And if he does, that's good. Because he's like one of his last tricks. Like I don't like the only potential problem here is that when you start the double face-off, Bugle is gaining 8 AC, and then things might happen, which they
Yes.
would.
Yes.
And you might lose that face-off, which is bad in this situation, yes.
Okay, I've got a new question.
Well, maybe
Right,
that's
well,
why he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
In
Let's
this
go red.
context, I believe he actually meant it.
Orange.
On this turn, if even if Josh had won the DFO, like he was at 12, there aren't enough points on the board to win him the game if he won that face-off.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then he only needs 1 point, and blackmail is
Okay.
gone. Well, I guess there's another one there.
Yeah.
Pay 2 to rally bodyguard.
Okay, now I might do something. I'm going to spend 1 belly flop honorary yak in bodyguard.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate.
Is that worth it? Like Bugle already has 8 unicorns, right?
Right.
I think bodyguards matter. I think you do that if you see Bugle might steal something.
Right. Which, well, Bugle does have a minuet in his hand.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
now,
but then you belly flop as a response to that. Like,
but you can't. I guess so. Yes. Yeah. I guess so.
You got them both.
12, 13. I'm so sad that you flipped into a 1 bonus.
Well, if I hadn't, I would have won a little while ago.
What you didn't?
yeah.
If you say so.
I could have stretched in order to do a to confront while Luna was exhausted, but
Okay.
it would have put me at 14
Yeah.
and made me look a fool.
Sure.
I'll frighten one of your.
Imagine if it's
Sure.
final question.
Well, see, it is final question, but
Oh God.
And,
small spoilers.
I'll pass the turn.
That 4 blue is very relevant.
5 actions.
Yeah,
Draw.
I can see that. Well, I mean, he has enough.
I'll spend 2.
Yeah, you move
Joyous
Luna.
Pony.
Right?
Okay.
You need to frighten something or. Well, actually, no. Yeah, you need to frighten something or dismiss something.
Which is not happening.
Yeah. You can play T-Rex and like hasty transform something over there, and then confront it. No, but it'll just get food fighted.
You know what? Maybe you just skip here. Can Bugle even score a point? Oh no, yeah, obviously you can't skip.
Yeah.
Because then Bugle scores a point.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, this is the puzzle. Find a way to win this turn. And I spent a lot of time thinking about it, and I don't think there's a way to do it.
Not with that foot point, that's for sure. Yeah. Gallus and Silverstream say frightened or dismissed. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. So I believe the play that he makes is, he hard casts the Gallus and Silverstream.
Gallus and Silverstream.
Yeah, I think you have to just go for it and hope Bugle doesn't have anything.
2 for food fight.
Which he does, which wins him the game.
Your game.
That's it.
Good game. Because just mismade.
Wow, this
Give us
was
Black
closer than I expected.
Yeah.
Like I think eminently
Very,
could have won this.
very interesting game.
Yeah. Yeah, that was very tight. And I couldn't find a party hard to save my life that entire game. Except for the one that I flipped, obviously.
Gosh, I
What a
think
game.
I
Mhm.
fudged it up right at the end with the Joyous Pony, actually.
Frankly, I thought they were both excellent games, and I was very happy to have recorded it. Just a bit of a shame that the two of them couldn't be here to explain some of their logic at the time.
Yeah.
It's a real shame that, Josh, I guess, is out in 4th place. While I'll bring up the bracket here. Bugle advances to the lower bracket final. He's guaranteed himself a finish of 3rd place or better.
Yep.
While next week it will be Grandpa's and Cheese on the other side of the bracket, playing for a spot in the top 2, guaranteed. Bugle has earned himself a bye week, I guess, which is not the way the schedule was supposed to work. But
how is Bugle top 3 guaranteed? I think he's top 2 guaranteed, right?
no, because
he goes into finals.
The loser of Grandpa's versus Cheese plays Bugle next.
Oh, I misread the bracket. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Ooh.
Yeah, Bugle. That's the way the lower bracket works. If you want to make it to the end, you gotta fight for every step.
Yep.
But yeah, we will have that next week. We're in the sort of final weeks of the event, where the games really matter.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's all for this match tonight. Thank you all for coming out and joining us. Thank you, Hithroc, for joining me for the commentary.
Hey.
And yeah, as mentioned, we'll be back next week with Grandpa's versus Cheese for the upper bracket final. Otherwise, have a great night. Have a great weekend. I've been cursedchords.
And I've been Hithroc.
Bye.
Bye.